Replay allows you to browse your source code in almost the same way as your code editor. When debugging your application, you can search through your file, explore the file tree, and much more. In Replay DevTools, there's a Source Explorer panel. This allows me to view the file tree and click on any of the components that were used in our application. Clicking on a file opens it with my hit counts and print statements available. On the left panel down below in the outline section, we can see all of the functions with hit counts, and I can jump to any of these functions, which will highlight them in my source viewer. I can open multiple files, and this will show as tabs in my middle panel. Right-clicking on the tab will show this context menu. That allows me to manage my tabs or reveal my file in a file tree, copy its contents or the URI. I can also switch between the tabs by tapping Command P, which will open my command panel. This command panel also allows me to search within the whole file tree. Speaking of search, I can click Command F to search within the active file, or Command Shift F to search through the whole source. For example, I can search for color, and this will perform a full text search within all my files. I can search using regular expression or the exact text, and I can choose to only include some files. For example, I'm going to search just within my TSX files. The same way I can include, I can also exclude files, and decide to include or exclude node modules. The fact that I'm able to view my files like this is thanks to source maps. Source maps allow you to map your minified code back to its readable form. In local development, you usually have source maps enabled by default, but if you want to debug a production application, you need to include source maps by yourself. Check out our documentation to see how you can do that. Replay turns on source maps by default, but if you want to view your minified code, you can click on this toggle down below. If you want to see how your minified code is mapped, you can click on Show Source Maps. This will give you a nice graphical overview of how your minified code is transformed back to its readable form, or rather vice versa. Having your whole code at fingertips when debugging your application is much more comfortable than the alternative. Just capturing your bug once will give you an insight into every file, function call, and line of code, whether you ran application locally, on the web, or on your CI.